Oh fuck. Here we go. My Hero One's Justice. I've been waiting for this game for quite a bit, honestly. Because I love My Hero Academia. It's such a great anime. I've seen all of it, seasons 1 through 3, and I don't have any of the downloadable content. I'm sorry. I'll get it later, I promise. If I like the game, Uraraka. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, we're right into it. I expected like an opening animation or something, but whatever. And that's awesome. So I've seen all 3 of the seasons so far in the sub, and then I've seen the first season and a half in the dub, because I've been watching it on Toonami every weekend. And that's the point they're at. I know the official release of the dub is in season 3. I'm not sure if they're done. I think they're done. But yeah. So there's missions. Local match training. And training's probably learning how to play the game. I wonder if it is going to be like Fighters, though, where I learn how in the story mode. I bet it will be customized character. I forgot that's the thing. I'm going to try that out before the end of this episode. There's so many cool things. I'm going to check the settings real quick. The presentation of this game is really impressive so far. I really like it. Because based on the trailers, this game looks like so much fun. And I'm really glad that unlike most anime games, like Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 and Dragon Ball FighterZ, that like came out on consoles first and then most consoles first and then Switch later, this just came out on every console and it's already on Switch. And I think that's fucking great. R, yeah. Really, the only reason I check this is really for, I only check this to check for subtitles, see if that's a thing. But I guess they're in there by default. Actually, I think the story mode's set up where, like, it's like comic strips, kind of like One Piece Pirate Warriors 3. So whatever, I want to go right into it. I love All Might. All Might's such a good fucking character. So are we just starting here and then like flashing back? Is that how this is working? Or are we not going chronologically? Dang, dude. Don't talk about his son like that. I love how they made the shadows on All Might's face look in this game. Like, I love it. Like, I didn't know how that would transfer into a onto a 3D model, but they did it so well. I mean, should I even wait for the Japanese tech voice to finish? Because it's not like he's saying what I'm reading. Anyways, in a world where roughly 80% of the human population has some kind of quirk that gives them supernatural abilities, one job that people could only once dream about has captured everyone's imagination. Heroes. These people protect the public from the supernatural, defending them against evil villains who threaten their day-to-day lives. But there was one man, the #1 hero who stood above all the rest as a symbol of peace to everyone. I admired him from the bottom of my heart after I first saw him in an old video. Yeah. Did they ever talk about what happened to Deku's father? I'm not sure that was mentioned. Also, Kid Deku needs to be DLC. It's fine now. Why, you ask? 'Cause I am here. I love him. All Might is so cool. He's so I just want to play as All Might. That man was All Might, a hero who always saved the day with a smile on his face no matter what danger he was in. He was the greatest hero of them all. He taught me that even someone who's quirkless like me could be a hero. He even let me inherit his special quirk, one for all. And with that, my dreams suddenly became reality. This is the story about how I became the greatest hero. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. The best thing about My Hero Academia is, unlike most shonen anime where it's like, I'm going to become the king of the pirates, or I'm going to become the Hokage, or I'm going to find the Dragon Balls. No, he's like, I became the greatest hero, and this is how I did it. And that's just so awesome. I don't... Starting with Izuku's first encounter with Gran Torino? Wait, so we're not doing, like, the sports festival? I mean, I guess, like, nobody was really, like, professionally fighting it using their full potential that they probably have in their moveset in this game at that point, but, like, really? We're, like, going from halfway through Season 2 to the end of Season 3? That's the story mode? I did hear that the story mode was a bit short, but, you know what? I don't even care. This is the point, like, right after where the dub is right now on Toonami. What's the difference between number 1 and number 2? Number 0? Oh, that was just reading. But then there's a hero story and a villain story. Interesting. Oh, I didn't know if I was like... Oh, okay, so you select a mission, then you select a character. Yes. Okay. Trying to get how it works. I assume I'm gonna learn how to play while fighting Gran Torino, because that's kind of how it worked in the show. Several days after the UA Sports Festival, I received an invitation to intern for Gran Torino, All Might's former teacher. I was really excited and nervous to meet him in person, only to be greeted by the sight of a rundown office building and an old guy lying on the floor covered in food. No matter how many times I tell him my name, he just keeps asking who I am and yelling about some guy named Toshinori. I knew he was getting on in years, but still, and who the heck is this Toshinori anyway? Oh gosh, I love... Gran Torino is probably like my second favorite character. And the movie, the freaking movie, Two Heroes, was so damn good. It was so good. Look, I have to learn how to control my power fast. All Might, he doesn't have a lot of time left as a hero. Then it's settled. Yeah, this is kind of reminding me of, Dragon Ball Revenge of King Piccolo. How it started a bit into the story. It started, like, at the Red Ribbon Army Saga. Which was after both the first arc and then the, tournament arc. So, it is very similar in that regard. My Hero is one of those shows that, like... Oh, we are training. Okay. Way to literally call it a tutorial. I'll go ahead and start the timer, even though it's a tutorial. Oh, whoa. Hey now. Oh, okay. Okay. Can I only do that a certain number of times per thing, like Deku would? Unless he's using... Oh, he's not... I mean, he's not using full cowling yet. This is when he learns full cowling, actually. That's probably why they started at this point. Oh, camera's weird. I don't like being far away. That's very peculiar. Unblockable attack? Oh, a grab. Yeah, apparently this plays kind of similar to the Naruto games. I wouldn't know, because I haven't played any of those. But, like, My Hero is one of those shows that would have been, like... It would have been super... It would have probably had a Game Boy Advance game had it been around back in the day. Okay. Gonna guard now. Gonna guard now. Do it. Attack me. Attack me, old man. Hey, hey, boy. I did all the things. Oh, now he wants to fight me. I probably have to fight, like, something like 45 seconds, 50 seconds in a fight. Oof. So I don't have to, like, charge a meter to use those super attacks? Interesting. Nice. You're better than I thought, but your moves are stiff. Your mind and body aren't in sync like they should be. I actually don't know what Gran Torino's English dub voice actor sounds like yet. Because, as I said, the dub on Toonami, as of this recording, is right before that point. That's why it ended this way. You're letting your admiration for All Might and your sense of responsibility hold you back. They're holding me back? Gran Torino brought me to my knees in that fight so quickly and precisely that it was easy to forget his age. After giving me a small hint on how to improve, he strolled out to go buy some food. Oh my gosh, the fucking scene with, oh, I don't remember what it's called, it's like those fish crackers and in the microwave. That was such a good scene. I loved that scene. And then he holds it up, it's like, I am this fish cracker! It was the start of a long, difficult week interning for Gran Torino, All Might's old teacher. To be continued. Nice. I want to play as Gran Torino. Gran Torino is probably really fun to play as. Nice. Story 2%. Does that mean there's 50 story missions? Getting all these customizable things. Manual mode allows you to execute combos by hand using normal attack and quirk special buttons, giving you greater flexibility in your fights. Or normal mode allows you to effortlessly unleash varied combos that weave together. Yeah, that actually sounds preferable, honestly. Oh, is it like, so this one's forcing me into manual, this one's forcing me into normal. So I wonder if, like, after that, it's gonna... I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out on my own. No, now I can switch. This one, it like forced me to do manual, but now I can switch. I want to try normal, see if I prefer that. I wonder if it looks like the same thing if I'm still fighting Gran Torino. It's probably just like this is the one they want you to learn normal style with. The next day, after I got some pointers from Gran Torino, I worked myself to the bone training through the dead of night. Even while I was fixing breakfast, the only thing on my mind was One for All. So much so, I made him mad when I did a bad job microwaving his taiyaki. That was it. But that's okay. Talking to him helped me come up with a new image to think of when trying to control my power. Taiyaki in a microwave, it just might work. I am this taiyaki! Yes, that's it. Just like a microwave, I shouldn't concentrate on my power in just one part. I need to spread it evenly around my whole body. I've got keep it steady at my 5% maximum. Okay. Full cowling. Alright. That didn't take long for you to figure out. Now, want to try using it? Yes, please. So, is full cowling like a different character? Oh. Is it like considered a different character than regular Deku? If so, he pretty much uses it in every battle past this point. I will hit you once. Oh. That's the ultimate. I love it. Okay. So now the gauge is a thing. Wait. Also, oh, that's cool. My thing is gone because I used that attack. That's some attention to detail. Like, my suit doesn't just get damaged for getting like beat up in a fight. Oh, it's like a finisher. It costs 2 bars. The first one probably just costs 1 bar. That's awesome. Also, Gran Torino is dead. But I like that, and also that works with his victory animation. Oh, and his fingers, dude. That's some attention to detail. Like, the graphical style isn't like super impressive in this game, but I like it for what it is. That was a close one. We've only fought twice, but the difference was like night and day. He managed to graze me even after I dodged his attack. This kid might just have some fight in him after all. I found inspiration in the weirdest place, but I figured out how to do the full cowling. I've still got to practice before I'll be comfortable using it. But that can wait until after breakfast. To be continued. I kind of wish they had waited. Well, I was going to say I kind of wish they had waited to release this until after Season 3 was done. But they did. Or at least the first half of Season 3. But I wish they had like included all of it like up through the point the anime is at now. So they could have had the like hero license arc. That would have been cool. And I also actually want to play as the big three. Ooh! Ooh! It's showing me things. Oh, this is just a movie. This is just a cutscene. That's fine. That's awesome. I can relax a bit. Day 3 of the internship. After my fight with Gran Torino, I kept practicing my full cowling. Now, for phase 2 of my training, we headed off to Shibuya to hunt some villains. At the same time, Tomura Shigaraki from the League of Villains and the Hero Killer had appeared in Hosu, where Ida was doing his internship. As we were riding the bullet train into Tokyo, disaster struck. Suddenly, something was smashed into the train, bringing it to a complete stop. That something turned out to be a Nomu as it burst through the hole right in front of us. Nomu! Sit down and stay still, kiddo! What's going on? What's happening? We're in Hosu, aren't we? Hosu. That's where Ida's supposed to be interning. First the Hero Killer strikes here, and now there's a Nomu running around. It's too crazy to be just a coincidence, which means those two must be connected somehow. When I ran over to the scene of the fighting, I found the hero that Ida was supposed to be working for, but Ida himself was nowhere to be seen. Don't tell me. Oh no, he might have found the Hero Killer. Hang in there, Ida. I hope you're safe. Nice. There's something I want to rant about the series. Something that really, really bothers me about this series. Oh, branching. So this would be like a side thing. If I just want to go on with the story, I could go to 6. But then, like, that's cool. I like that a lot. If it comes up in the story, I'll rant about it. If not, I'll save it for the very end of the video. But there's something about this series that does bother me a shit ton. I think I liked normal more. I didn't really try it very much. Guess this is my chance to. So is this still a tutorial, or is this the first normal battle? I bet it's the first normal battle, because, like, why would the Hero Killer be tutorialing me? It is a different character, and all the characters do play differently, so... I came to Hosu City to intern at a hero agency there. This is also where my brother was attacked by the Hero Killer, who injured him badly enough to force him into retirement. Whenever the Hero Killer appeared in an area, he had at least 4 victims, but so far my brother is the only one in Hosu, which leads me to think he'll most likely strike again. While on my way to investigate a disturbance in the city, I happened to catch sight of the Hero Killer in an alleyway. It's him. Time to make him pay. Look, it's a kid running around in some suit. Who the hell are you? Get out of my sight. Kids like you don't belong here. I've been looking for you. What luck I'd find you here so soon. I'm the brother of the hero you attacked. That could be any number of people. Remember my name well. I'm Ingenium, the hero who's gonna take you down. I wish there were subtitles in these opening animations. I'm not sure how much I like this style. It feels kind of the same. I don't really see a huge difference. Mm. Oh, here we go. Exactly. I feel like I'm gonna miss with this. Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. Ooh. Ooh. Don't do me like that, Stain. Jeez. Don't do me dirty like that. Okay, he's just out of there. He's just straight up out of there. So you get ranked like that. Technique. I wonder what determines technique. Show details? Yeah, I might look at that for the next one. I'm the younger brother of an upstanding hero. I've come in his place to stop you once and for all. Ingenium. So you're brothers then. I left him alive to send him a message, but you're weak. He was nothing but a fake, a poser. His voice is probably not going to be that, like, raspy in the dub, because it's like, pretty deep in the sub. Shut up! My brother has touched? My brother has touched countless lives. He's an amazing hero and the kind of man I dream of being. You had no right, no reason to attack him and leave him crippled. I'm going to kill you. So narrow-minded. You're blinded by hatred and acting out of selfishness. You're the farthest thing from a hero. You'll die for your greed, a sacrifice toward a better, more just society. Shut up. Shut the hell up. I don't care what you have to say. You're just a criminal who hurt my brother. Okay. I'm here to rescue you, Ida. Oof. So now it's Deku versus the hero killer. That's intense. So I'm assuming I unlocked both of these. This is him versus him. But on the side there's Gran Torino versus a Nomu. I want to play as Gran Torino real bad. I'm gonna do it. I would just try to make as much story progress in this as possible, but like I'm gonna do it. We were riding the bullet train on our way to Shibuya when it was attacked by a villain. I quickly left out and took off in a hot pursuit. When I got into the city, I saw a whole group of these ghastly-looking villains running amok and causing havoc. One of the villains was going after some civilians. Just as I was beginning to worry I wouldn't make it to them in time, the villain's body was engulfed in flames. Todoroki, what are you doing here? Because I'm a hero, of course. I don't believe I know who you are, old man, but I'll take it from here. Oh yeah, Gran Torino wasn't like highly ranked, so no wonder Endeavor didn't know he is. Endeavor's a DLC character. Endeavor and Shoot style Midoriya, which is like a more recent, that's like a season 3 thing. A Shoot style Midoriya is free DLC for this game. I don't know if I have him downloaded, because it said free download, but then there's Endeavor, which is Shoto Todoroki's father. He's DLC. So I wanna try him out. I don't know why he wasn't in the base game, but yeah. And then there's a mission surrounding him and a mission surrounding Shoot Style. Those are both also paid. I kind of wish they came with the character instead of costing more. And then they've confirmed at least one character from the Hero license arc from another Hero school to be playable, or at least they haven't confirmed it, but like it's been data mined, I guess. You have some nerve talking to me like that, you know. Still, it's been a long time since I've seen some real action. Nomu, dude! Nomu! So, is this the only playable kind of Nomu? So, oh wait, so Nomu's thing is like shock absorption. So, I didn't know if he was like sending my attacks back at me. If that was like his thing. Oh gosh, come on. Don't miss. Don't miss. You know, you really have to have a straight shot when you do those. I do like how he zips around. That is his quirk, the ability to like zip around. I think. I don't know exactly what it's called, but like it's fun. He's definitely fun to play as. I do like the cell shading on this. I kind of want to see some other graphical styles. Like, maybe something that looks like Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi. I really wonder how that would look with the My Hero characters. I don't know. Maybe future My Hero games will have different art styles, but the cell shading definitely works for this game. I feel like it's always going to be SBB, because I don't care about technique. Maybe if I actually land a super attack, technique will be A. Oops, guess I damaged the roadway. Guess I should have taken it a little easier. Well, what do you know? You're not half bad, old man. That's Shoto. Hey, old man, I've got an address I want you to check out. My kids should be there. I can handle things by myself just fine. I did as he suggested and left Todoroki to take care of the rest of the mess there while I went to lend a hand at the location he mentioned. I'm glad I made it in time. You don't know how many alleys I searched to find you. Listen, I'll try to buy us some time and ward off the hero killer. You're here to rescue him. How noble of you, but I have the duty to kill these two. If you think of messing with me, well, the weak will be purged from the earth as always. Still want to try me? Midoriya, don't! Get out of here! I told you, this is my fight. It's got nothing to do with you. If one can grasp it. If I listened to you, I'd be a sad excuse for a hero. It's like what All Might taught me. Meddling where you don't technically have to is the essence of being a hero. That has so much to do with the thing I want to rant about, but it hasn't technically come up yet. If they follow the story exactly, it should come up after the hero killer. Like, right after. Oof. I hit, R instead of L. That's why I guarded. Look, if I guard in a fighting game, you know something's wrong, because that's not a thing I do. Shouldn't he be injuring his fingers every time he does that? I feel like eventually I'm going to start losing these battles. Of course, at some point he could also do a super attack against me and like destroy 90% of my health. I kind of just want to land a super attack, even though I've already seen Deku's. Here we go. Is this gonna hit? Is this gonna hit? Is my question. Okay, yep, there it is. Sure enough. But does that one break his armor? Because I know the other one does. Plus Ultra. It doesn't. It's strange how the weaker super attack does break his costume. What determines bonus? Did my full cowling hit? It did. I think it did. Ah, my body, it's... You don't have what it takes to beat me, but your moves aren't half bad, kid. I can tell you were damn serious about bringing me down. It's easy for people to talk the talk, but you're different. There's value in letting you live, unlike this trash. Oh yeah, Todoroki shows up, that's right. Midoriya, you really should have given me a little more information. It took me a while to find you. I was using Google Maps, it just did not go well at all. Ooh, Dark and Jenga. I can't wait to try those out. Yeah. Todoroki, why are you... Wait, do I see what I think I see? It took me a few seconds to figure out why you'd message everyone with nothing but your location. You're not the type to do something like that without a good reason, so I figured you must have been calling for help. Todoroki, watch out! Don't let this guy catch you bleeding. I think he drinks people's blood to stop them from moving. That's how he got the others. Oh wait, I'm gonna be playing as Todoroki, I forgot. Aren't you lucky to have such good friends, Ingenium? Oh, I can't wait to play as him. He's so cool with his ice and fire. That's another reason they probably started at this point, because like if they started at the sports festival or earlier, I can switch, dude. Wait, can I switch, or is it just sidekick assists? He has to build up the bar first, and then... Does he just do that automatically, or... No. Okay. So do I always start with half a partner bar? Sidekick bar? That's pretty awesome. But yeah, if they had started at the sports festival arc or earlier, Todoroki would only be using his ice side. And since his moveset here has both fire and ice, as it should, because that's fucking awesome, then it wouldn't work for the sports festival. But I can still do those battles in my own time, just for the hell of it, you know? And then, can I, like, do... Here we go. Here we go. This is gonna land. That's so cool! It's not a fancy animation, but that's so awesome. God, I love that. Don't give me your sass. Stop. Just stop. If you want us to stop, then stand back up. I only have one thing to say to you. Look at yourself and think hard who you want to be. I love it when characters interact that you don't see interact very often. Like, Todoroki and Ida don't have many other interactions in the series so far, and I just love seeing that shit. EX plus Ultras are special attacks performed when both levels of sidekick set cost 3 levels of the plus Ultra gauge to execute. Consult each character's move list for details on how to trigger them. So is it different for each? And can I do that in normal mode, including and manual mode? I don't know why some are just that. Honestly, this is probably the thing that I want to rant about. Wait, so this one was... No, okay. Well, I kinda want to play as Todoroki again. Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. So, can they only give me up to 3 characters to play as for any given story mission? That seems to be how it is. You're right about one thing. Hero Killer, I'm not like the others. I still have a lot to learn. But don't think. That means I'll sit back and do nothing. Recipro, burst! I can't let Midoriya and Todoroki get hurt more than they already have. Don't think you've suddenly had a change of heart. Humans aren't so quick to change. People like you are a cancer, who corrupt what it means to be a hero. If nobody else will rid society of it, I will. I can't back down. Not here, not now. If I give up, Ingenium and what that name means will die. Like I care. I suppose it would be more appropriate to play as Ida, but whatever. Oh, that's so much fun! Oh my god, dude. So is it gonna like tutorial me when I? Oh shit! I'm actually losing. Shit, he's kicked it up a notch. I don't know if it's gonna tutorial me once I hit 3. One thing I'm not huge on because of the perspective of the game, just everything like jumping, the camera jumping around a lot. Just not huge on it, and I'm actually losing. So I need to kick it into high gear, but I'm almost at 3. Come on, I'm almost, okay, I am at 3. Let's see, move list. EX plus Ultra RXA. Gotta remember what button's what. That didn't do the thing. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I hit RXA. Maybe that's only for manual. But I don't know why that'd be in the pause screen if it was only for manual. This reminds me of Goku's Dragon Fist. That was a straight up Dragon Fist, come on. Don't give me that shit. Oh, you know what? Single L, no. It's R, it's ZR. That's how you do both of them. Okay, no wonder I couldn't get Deku to trigger earlier. Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to get the EX plus Ultra to work. Maybe it's a matter of hitting ZL and ZR while I'm doing it? I don't know. Who knows? Technique was A. Maybe it really was about landing super attacks. Ooh, cutscene! I wonder how many of these there are in the game. I hope it's not only for when they defeat the big bad of an arc. Yeah, because they really totally did a triple attack. Or a double attack. Oh yeah, I guess Todoroki didn't contribute to this. Or did he? I don't know. There were so many in the movie My Hero Academia 2 Heroes. There were so many cool team attacks that I've never seen before. Like when I'm not spoiling the plot of the movie, but there's a really cool moment. There was a moment when like some of Bakugo's sweat, I can't wait to play as Bakugo. Some of Bakugo's sweat gets on an enemy's hand, and so Todoroki uses his fire side to ignite it because his sweat is nitroglycerin, and I'm so amazed that hasn't come up in the show yet, or the manga in some form. It's just, that was such a cool part of the movie, and there were so many other cool team attacks, and like the final attack to kill the big bad of that movie, just so awesome. This might be the thing I need to rant about. Okay, we'll see. The aftermath. Once the hero killer Stain was arrested, the three of us were carted off to Hozu General Hospital. Normally it was against the rules to use our quirks without permission, and we would have been punished for it. That's the thing. That's okay. I think that's so fucking stupid. And like, I get why. I get you shouldn't be able to act as a hero without your hero license. I get that. You shouldn't be able to publicly use your quirk to fight people without a hero license. I get that. But in cases of self-defense, it should not be against the rules to use your quirk. Because literally, that's the problem. That's the biggest problem I have with the series. That, like, there's so many times, and now it's not a big deal since, like, all but 2 characters have their hero license, pretty much. So it's not going to be a big deal from now on. But before the point the series is at right now, every time they'd, like, fight anybody, they'd get, like, chastised for it. Because they didn't have a hero license and they used it anyway. But literally, if they hadn't used it, they would have died or somebody would have died. And that's such an absurdly stupid rule to me. there should be an exception for self-defense. Because, like, especially in the case of the hero killer, was absolutely self-defense. But as you're about to see, they totally get away with it. Instead, the chief of Hosu City Police, Kenji Suragame, graciously decided to tell the public that we had been attacked by Stain, and that Endeavor came to our rescue. But he shouldn't have had to do that, because that's a stupid fucking rule. It's self-defense. It should be okay. Would you rather them die? Like, that's the stupidest fucking thing to me, and it pisses me off so much. And now that I'm playing through the story again, I have to experience the rage all over again. Our long nightmare in that alleyway would go down without anybody else knowing about it, but it also meant the effects of that fight ate away at us in secret. I don't believe it. Izuku Midoriya really is just like you, Toshinori, just running out like that without thinking. To save his friend from dying, I'd like to reiterate. I'm so sorry, sir. I really should have taught him to behave better. I should have taught him to let his friend die. Well, like, the whole idea of a good hero being somebody who goes out there without thinking. Like, being what All Might says to Deku. Like, fucking... That's really is what makes a good hero, and the fact it's against the rules to do that, even in cases where somebody might die, and there's no pro-heroes around. Don't fucking wait for the pro-heroes, because somebody will die. That's so stupid. You know how much the boy admires you. You're going to have to sit down and talk with him soon. You need to tell him everything about yourself, and one for all. As the hero killer... Wait. Oh yeah, as the hero killer's ideas become more widespread, they'll influence some people to turn to evil, and when that happens, they'll start joining the League of Villains, given their alleged connections to him. And those look like, 3 out of 4 of the people I'll be able to play as in the villain side of the story. So I wonder if I have to beat the hero side of the story first before I can play that, or if I can get it now. These actions so far suggest someone's influence is at work, making moves to set things up just right. If Tomura Shigaraki has some benefactor supporting him behind the scenes, then it likely means that Alpha One, the man who killed Shimura, the 7th wielder of One for All, and the one who gave Toshinori his injury, is back. Oh, I thought he was talking to Toshinori. He's just monologuing to himself. Fucking Gran Torino monologuing to yourself. Who do you think you are? I'd love to move on to this next part. I want to, instead, try this. I want to try the character customize. Because I said I wanted to do this before the end of the episode anyway. And we don't have a lot of time left. I'll try to go back to the story before the end. But like, we've done a major story arc, it's fine. You can change a character's costumes and in-battle voice settings. Really? Okay, I get it. Okay. It's like new Bakugo. Most of these are locked. All the ones that aren't locked are those which, I haven't unlocked, because I've been unlocking a shit ton through the story. So, like, I could have this from the, what am I saying? Oh, it even tells you how to, unlock these things. That's so cool. That's so generous. This is from the sports festival. Yeah, I can totally have these, even though normally he wouldn't, but part of his whole costume. I wonder if there is aspects of his whole costume. And you can see them before you have them, except for these. Unequipable. So are they only for some characters? Oh, is it? That's awesome. I love that. So if I like go to Bakugo, he just can't equip headwear. But if I go to Todoroki, he can. So it's like certain characters can wear certain types of things. And the things that are crossed out up here for Midoriya are not crossed out for him. Interesting. Shiketsu hat. Okay, this is interesting. I can't wait to try stuff like this out. Oh, this is something Deku needs. If there was a normal colored one, that goes well with his hair. Is that Endeavor? That's Endeavor. I just want to look at everyone's character model. Kaminari, Hiroshima. Oh, that's a... Oh boy. That's a nice one. I want to see Tokoyami with the Tokoyami head on. That's awesome. All Might, my boy, Aizawa, Gran Torino, and then the villains. So not every hero in the class is playable, but not every villain is playable. There's a lot of villains though. There could be a few more villains. It's kind of like how in Dragon Ball FighterZ, the villain side of the story doesn't feature very many villains, and so they give you the ability to play as the heroes again. But whatever. It's satisfactory. I like it. I like what's available to me. So let's continue on with the story. A few days after the ordeal in Hozu, All Might called me over to tell me about the origins of One For All and the purpose it serves. It originally came from All For One's quirk, which lets him steal quirks from people and bestow them onto others. He had previously ruled as he pleased and as the head of an evil organization. Generation after generation of One For All wielders fought against him, and, as it turned out, he was still alive. 5 years ago... Oh, this is All Might. 5 years ago, I fought All For One. I thought that I had won and that he was gone for good, but he's come back now and he's working as the brains behind the League of Villains. One For All is a special power that's been passed down time and time again to defeat All For One. There may come a day when you too have to fight him, the greatest face of evil. Is that gonna happen? Is he gonna escape jail? Spoilers, he's in jail. It's a heavy fate, but... Whatever you need me to do, All Might, I'll do it. As long as I have you with me, I know I can do it. I just feel it deep down. You've got to say something, All Might. You've got to say something, All Might. You've got to tell him. Midoriya, it's not always going to be like this. When that time comes, I probably won't be there to support you. Thank you. I could feel how much the boy had grown and just how much he believed in good. How strong his convictions were and his willingness to do anything together with me. It was too hard for me to tell him the truth then. I know normally you'd be able to hear the voice so you'd know who's talking, but I kinda wish there was like a thing that said the name of the person talking at like the top left or whatever. Out of the way. But whatever, it's fine. Disappointed you can't play as Mineta. I'm just... Maybe he's unlockable. He's not though. But just so disappointed you can't play as Mineta. So... What if stories? Studying for finals. Oh, so these what ifs aren't exactly what ifs, but they're like side things. Do I want to do these right now? This is just a movie. Well, here's the thing. Considering the time I have left, I could go ahead and activate this movie and then I'll have multiple pathways just to see what's available to me. Interesting they do have side stuff like that. And there's like 5 new characters I want to play as, so I might literally want to try those missions 2 or 3 times just to be able to play as every character. But not in this episode, of course, but like on my own. Will I unlock more stuff by doing that? With summer break fast approaching, we found out about the upcoming training camp, but those of us who fail our finals beforehand won't get to go, and will have to take remedial classes instead. The details of the practical exam won't be announced until the day it happens. I wonder what they're going to make us do. For the practical exam, it turns out that we have to pair off with someone as we each fight one of the teachers. That's an awful lot no matter how you shake it, but even worse. Only 2 of the teachers are playable, though. Your partners and who you'll be fighting are already set and were determined based on a number of different factors, such as your grades, how you fight, how you get along, etc. Anyway, Todoroki and Yaoyorozu, you two will be fighting me. Midoriya and Bakugo, you two are a team too. And as for your opponent, of course, he only mentions the two that are playable, and that's probably the two branching paths. That's me! You'll have to work together if you want to beat me, you two. I have to fight All Might with Kacchan as my partner? How are we supposed to do that? So that's probably the two paths to the left and right. So I wonder if they converge at the end. No, it just continues after that. Because screw these two, am I right? So the first one's probably just Todoroki, and then this one's Todoroki and Yaoyorozu. So this one's just Bakugo, and this one's Bakugo and Deku. So, what do I want to do with the time remaining? So I'll probably want to place Kirishima here, and either Sue or Momo in this one, since I have Yaoyorozu on this path. And I've already played as Todoroki, so now. People want to see Bakugo. I'm sure people want to see Bakugo. So let's just do it. Let's just go Bakugo. I'll go back to those other ones in my own time. For now, I do want to play as Yaoyorozu though. I really wonder with her quirk how they're gonna make her work. Because there are a few more combat-based quirks that aren't playable in this game. Like hell, even Mineta's probably more combat-based than Yaoyorozu. The practical exams have finally started. Our objective is to either apprehend the opposing teacher or successfully escape the testing area. Unfortunately, Kacchan and I couldn't agree on even the most basic details of how we should proceed. Then there's All Might. Our villain didn't exactly wait for Kacchan and I to finish arguing before coming after us. What is this? Such intense pressure! You two are going to be in big trouble if you don't make a move. Remember, I'm a villain now, and you know what heroes do to villains. I'm coming for you boys, get ready. I'm so sorry. Future me, you know what to do right now. You just look at the screen, and if you don't know what to do, go on Twitter. I'm so fucking dumb. Whatever. Oh, don't. Okay. Whew. Can we not take him head on? Am I supposed to just run out the timer? Does he have like extra invincibility frame because he's supposed to be super powerful? Or like, oh gosh, am I supposed to lose this is another question. Of course I am going in, like, head on. It's not letting me dash, dude. Can he just not dash since it's... Oh no, there he is. I was wondering if he just couldn't dash because he's your boy, Bakugo. No, don't do that. No, don't do that. No, All Might. All Might, I'm trying to do a cool thing. It's gonna look really cool. I was blocking. See, literally, this is my issue with fighting games. When my opponents block, it, like, works perfectly. When I block, it just doesn't. Oh, I know what's happening. I'm hitting the wrong button. I missed. Oh gosh, this is gonna be tight. This is gonna be real tight. No, I'm done. I'm done. No, I'm not. Barely, dude. That was a close one. I need to get better at this game. Man, I'm not gonna be able to get through this story mode if I don't improve my skills. I keep hitting R and Y to do the special attack. It's R and X. Like, oh. Because Because I keep thinking the leftmost button is X, but this is a Nintendo system. So no, the leftmost button's Y, the topmost button's X. Gosh. Youch! You're hell-bent on beating me, aren't you? I expected nothing less, but it'll take more than a few bruises to defeat me, boy. Alright, now it's my turn. Let me give you a little advice. Midoriya growing so fast as a hero is getting to you, isn't it? You two are different. It's only natural you'll progress at a different speed, so stop worrying about it, alright? You have plenty of room to grow still, I promise. Shut it, All Might! I would rather lose than ask that nerd for help. Oh, that's Deku. Don't say that! You don't mean that! You never give up, Kacchan, come on! So I wonder if it's gonna make me do the Todoroki and Yaoyorozu versus Eraserhead fight, because it continues on after this point, so maybe it really only cares about Deku. This one's Deku and, okay, so Kirishima? Or do I want to try one of those? How about... No. Yeah, let's try Kirishima. Why not? Apparently, now, this isn't a spoiler because I don't know exactly what happens, but apparently Kirishima does something super cool in the next arc in the anime. So once Season 3 starts back up in, I believe, April is when it starts back up. Apparently Kirishima does something super cool in that arc, and I cannot wait for it. With finals getting closer and closer, I tried asking Bakugo to help me study, but all I got was another lesson in how he wants to kill me. I told you, just use the damn formula like I taught you here and you'll be good. God, I'll kill you, I swear. I get it, I was just a little confused, that's all. Hey guys, you two look like you're hard at work. I was just on my way to go over strategies for the practical exam with Momo Yao and the others. You two want to tag along? Huh? Strategies? The hell are you talking about? Well, Momo Yao can't make actual robots for us to work with, but she figures we can at least practice fighting. So what do you say? Will you teach us how to fight? Oh, that sounds like fun. I'm tired of just sitting on my ass thinking all day anyway. Come on, Bakugo, let's go. Man, Kaminari, you sure picked a hell of a guy to teach us. Hey, Lobby, Ponytail, I'll teach you two what I can, but if this goes poorly, blame this dumb electrified ass, got it? So, is the difference here that the person we're fighting also has a partner? Is that what I'm getting from this? Yes, they have two partners, so that's what makes this unique. Oh my god, because Kirishima's quirk lets him be hardened, so he doesn't take as much knockback damage. Oh, he's gonna be my favorite. He's gonna be my favorite to play as. He probably does less damage as a result, but like, man, I like him already. This is exactly what I want. She has range though. Like, damn. Is that gonna hit since she's on the ground? It's not. It did a little bit. So I wonder if both ZR and ZL are gonna work since he's the only partner I have. Ugh. I have taken a lot of damage though, so maybe he has like lowered defense even though he's hardened, and that's the trade-off. Because otherwise he's pretty broken with having less knockback than the other characters. But why can't we play as Tetsu? He'd literally play the exact same. Good on technique, really. But less bonus? I don't know what that really wants from me. I couldn't do anything against him. It's hopeless. I'm going to fail the practical exam. Don't be so hard on yourself. His quirk's tough to go up against, you know. Get up! I said get up! I ain't done teaching you yet. Now what are we going to do? Oh, I guess you're out of commission. I won't forget this. That went well. I'm going to go ahead and stop the timer, because it's probably going to go off in the next battle. But that's when we're going to stop, after the next battle. And we didn't play as her, but we've seen this character. So let's try Sue. Because why not? We're going to try out Yayorozu in the actual thing, which y'all aren't going to see, but whatever. Once our internships was over, it was back to UA High as usual for us, and as part of our basic training class for today, it looks like we're going to be doing some combat practice. You can't play as her, Pink Girl, I don't know her name. There are a few characters that I just cannot remember their names for the life of me. You also can't play as Invisible Girl. You should be able to. I'm telling you, DLC dude. We're supposed to break up into groups of 3 whose members will be drawn at random. I'm on Team B with 2 other girls, Suyu and Momo Yao. As for who will be fighting. Yo, Jiro, it looks like it's us against you guys. You better be prepared to lose, right? Kirishima, Uraraka, I'm counting on you two. Uraraka, I haven't played as her yet. Right, leave it to me. We'll see about that, Jamming Way. Suyu, Momo Yao, let's kick their butts. Why are they calling her Momo Yao instead of Yayorozu? Like, everyone calls her Yayorozu in the show, but here she's just Momo Yao. That's like a full name kind of thing. A frog versus an electric guy? That ain't good. So there's no team fights in this. Oh, this is supposed to be like the battle simulation thing from the like second arc or the first arc. No, second arc, because it was after they became students. Yeah, that's kind of what this is. It's amazing they have like stages, because I think there's a stage based on the sports festival too. They have like stages and stuff based on... No, stop. They have stages and stuff based on earlier parts of the arc, but the story mode doesn't start there. Hit. You're gonna hit. Oh, come on, Kaminari. Kaminari. I wonder if he can do something that, like, incapacitates him. Oh, I probably should have waited to the Super plus Ultra EX thing. Yeah, so is he like incapacitated after he does this? He's not. He should be. And that wasn't even a super attack, dude. He could do an EX plus Ultra on me. Right now. Hey, I can't... Literally the camera, dude. Camera's such an issue. I'm so close to beating him, but I'm... No! Okay, we're good. Whip. I love the like comic book sound effect onomatopoeias. That's awesome. Some people say she's best girl. I hate to disagree. I'm just not a big fan of the frog motif. But I can see why people like her. I'm gonna be burned at stake for saying that though. Try as you might to fight it, there's no getting away from my sound waves. Thanks for backing me up, you two. I wouldn't have expected anything less, Kyoka. No need to thank me. I didn't do anything. She's so bashful. Gosh. Ah, damn it. We lost. I'm sorry, guys. Awesome. So, I think that's gonna be all for now. All for one. That's gonna be all for one. That's not gonna be all for this one episode of First Impressions. So, I want to point something out. Bottom right of the screen, zoom into that. It doesn't say BNHA because that's not the name of the show. It says MHA because that's the name of the show. fuck you people who say Boku no Hero Academia. That's literally, in the Japanese logo for the show, it says My Hero Academia. In the logo. In the Japanese logo, it says My in English. It doesn't say Boku no, so shut the fuck up. Here's my first impressions. So, full disclosure, I'm actually recording this segment the day after I played it because I kind of forgot to record a post-segment right after playing the game. But from what I remember, I like it. I will say it's probably the least impressive fighting game I played on the Switch, because I haven't really played one in that style before, like I haven't played any of the Naruto games. And I'm not a big fan of the camera. The camera seems like it's a bit problematic, but I do like the selection of characters they put in, and I just like having a game based on My Hero Academia. Like, this kind of shonen show has so much potential to be a game, and it should have plenty more games in the future. Like, and I tried out the customization a little bit after the recording, and I even looked at mission mode, and mission mode kind of looks like it at least somewhat follows the story of the arcs prior to the Hero Killer arc, or the internship arc, where this starts. So, yeah, I'm really excited to just try out all the content that's in this game, even if the story mode's a bit short, but I do like those what-if segments that are, like, on the side, and the branching pathways. I do think that's a great addition, and, more fighting games should do that. Yeah. This has been First Impressions.